Welcome to Happiest Places Home. Today we're exploring the 2023 Balsam Hill Christmas Tree Decor. I'm featuring all of the 2023 new designs, featured looks, and our favorites. And please stay tuned to the end because we're doing something really fun. When you look at these designs, you might think, how am I supposed to put my collection of very meaningful ornaments on the tree with all of this and have it fit together? Well, I have some fantastic tips on how to do that at the end, and it's with a minuscule investment. Builtmore Trademark Legacy collection has a new featured color. It's sapphire and gold, and isn't it so beautiful? So for the 2023 holiday season, a traditional look that is royal in nature is very popular. Opulence, maximalism, that's with all retailers, well, with most retailers. And this one definitely pulls off that style. So it has finials, egg shapes, globe shapes, intricate patterns, and just the blue really has such a beautiful impact. You always think of royal blue and royalty, and it really does have that feeling. They do have gorgeous Builtmore Legacy trees in other colors, and I'll feature them later in this video. This video is not sponsored. I just wanted to share the prices with you in case you were curious. I think some of my viewers who like my dupe videos will think that the prices of some of these collections are a bit high. But if you add up the costs that you spent on your Sentimental collection, it probably is a lot more than these. Not saying you should get it or not get it, but let's just have fun and explore the looks. Balsam Hill's Festive Farmhouse collection is really interesting. It's not your normal modern farmhouse look. This is a more festive and exuberant, family-friendly one. So the colors it has are classic red, blue, there are plaids, and on those ornaments, there is a sheen that gives it an icy look. And then we have these outdoorsy pieces. Right here, I'm showing you the Village collection that's lit. It's really cute. But with all of the random pieces of this, they do fit together in such a fun way, and you can definitely see the farmhouse theme. Now, the mint green is the unexpected piece in here, and you do find with holiday decorating, the unexpected is sometimes the thing that puts it over the top. And here are the prices. Brilliant Bordeaux. This red and gold is a very traditional combination, of course, but it is just very dramatic. And I think many of the reasons are the different sizes of the ornaments, but more so the icy teardrop ornaments, which I'll show you specifically at the end of this set, and then also the beaded garland. It was sold out, it's back in stock. The price is pretty decent for that gorgeous garland. Now, just the way that they arrange this and the very specific drapes of that garland are what makes this really fantastic, and that's hard to pull off. A good way to keep beaded garland in place is the green floral wire, also green sandwich tags, the little twisties. I don't know where you would find them these days, but those would work as well. Now, the long finials are a big theme in this look, and I'll tell you, they're in a lot of different Christmas tree designs from many retailers this year. But here's that garland, so pretty, and there are the prices for all of the different options there. The one at the bottom is $149. I know you couldn't see that. The Parisian Palace set is just beautiful. It has colors of silver, pearl, iced mauve, and gold. It is very decadent, like many of the other looks they have this year. And this one has ribbons, beaded garland, and then a variety of shapes of ornaments plus picks. So first, let's take a look at these velvet ornaments. The velvet is beaded with this ornate pattern, and it looks like Marie Antoinette would have just loved these adornments. So next, I want to show you the variety of the base set. The pastel look of the pink and the cream and the silver just work really well together, and because the color combination is in harmony, it's fine to have so many different shapes and such a variety. The Beaded Snowflake tree topper looks really great with this set, but it also could work in a lot of different designs. And this tree topper does go very well with the garland shown, so that's also new, the Ice Crystal Beaded Garland set, and that is 3 of them for $69. So one of the things that had a lot of impact were these deer. The champagne shimmery finish on the deer does make it go very well with this set. There is a deer decor that I want to show you in a future video that I like a lot more. Christmas cheer is just that. We've got red, green, and gold, so I like that it has the traditional red and green together. And then there are vintage looking glass ornaments galore, and they're in a variety of shapes. I like the fact that there's a hodgepodge of different ornaments, but they're pulled together very beautifully with that red. I'm going to show you another way to do it at the end of the video. Now there are poinsettias, holly, Christmas trees, there were mailboxes for Santa, and then all of these pretty detailed hand-painted ornaments. And then, as we all know, finials are so popular, a lot of those, and then super vintage, old-fashioned looking red and green with a little silver. Here are the prices for some of the sets, and I just love that ribbon detail work, so nice. Nordic Frost is a set that would look really good in a room that's painted bright white, as it's shown here. It has red and white. It has an outdoor theme with the winter berries, pine cones, and then the ornaments have that icy look to them to make it look like a cold weather scene, and it has hand-painted accents. These finials have glitter on them, and it gives you that feeling of an icy snow. And then there are also some little cozy touches there, and the wood beaded garland looks great with this, but I just love the winter berries in abundance. And then these skis would be a good way to complete the theme. And then here's just another look at the very detailed work on these ornaments. And this was a popular item last year in a lot of places, the wood pierced Christmas tree. But there are the prices for you. And if you're really in love with this theme, they do have stockings too, and these happen to be on clearance. So I thought I would show you those as well. The Roaring 20s set is really fun. We have gold, silver, and crystal. A lot of the fun in this are those teardrop shaped ornaments that are crystal. They look like jewelry. And then the beaded garland does a lot for it as well. And then those little picks that almost look like pampas grass, but that's not what those are meant to be, but with the shiny accents on those. And then, as we've seen everywhere, finials. In 2023, monochromatic is still very popular, and this Crystal Palace set is one that mentions monochromatic by Balsam Hill. So this has more of a gray sweep through it with gray ornaments, silvery ornaments, and white. But the monochromatic look, if you want to learn from this set, could be done with any one color. These do look good with flock trees and white trees, and if you completely cover a green tree, the white and the gray and the silver in particular is what I meant by that. But a lot of people are doing monochromatic red and then monochromatic bronze and brown. The Victorian cutout champagne ribbon is very special. So I love the fact that it's so ornate, and it's nice with the cutout pattern that you could show off the lights in your tree a bit more through it. And it just is really different than most things that you see. So I really like it and thought that I would share. So for 6 yards of it, it's $69. Now we'll take a look at the Builtmore Legacy in burgundy and gold. We saw the sapphire blue and gold in the very beginning, but this is similar to the Balsam Hill Bordeaux set. The difference is there's an abundance of gold ribbon that's very ornate and so many beautiful shapes, and it has cream, gold, and burgundy all together. These do look so ornate that they're Vanderbilt worthy, and it makes sense that these would be part of the Builtmore Legacy collection. So many options on sets and all of that. Since a monochromatic bronze look is so popular in 2023 for Christmas trees, I wanted to show you some of the offerings that Balsam Hill has for copper. And again, this is not sponsored. I'm just trying to be helpful. What you're looking at right there is the Grand Forest ornament set, and it is on sale right now. There is quite a bit of bronze and brown in this set. And this antique snowflake set is a really cool twist on the bronze. That would give your tree a lot of different dimension. So that's a set of 12 for $109. And then the tree topper, which would look beautiful with it, is $99. Here are garlands that have some brown mixed in them. And I did love the color of this camel yellowish stocking. So nice. And you've seen these type of tree skirts in a lot of places, but that type of tree skirt would be great in a copper tree. These bronze acorns and the metallic on top of them are really cute and would be a nice accent for the Thanksgiving holiday if you do celebrate that. And here are dark brown Starburst lighting accents for the outdoors. I think that they are so beautiful the way they sparkle, but it's also nice that if you are going for that brown theme, these would be perfect with your decorations. They also look great against that dark wood. So these were in style last year in gold and silver, so I do like this look a lot. This advent calendar is really something. So you've got your holiday village and your advent all in one, and it's such a long piece, so it would be great on a huge mantle or a centerpiece to a dining table if you might. I think the white color almost has this minimal look, so you've got this decoration and you don't need anything else on the surface. It's 42 inches long, 4 inches deep, and it's $239. This wooden village reminds me a lot of the German wooded pieces. This is $129 and a great way to have a holiday village without a lot of pieces for storage. All right, so here comes the advice for those of us, and definitely me included, who have a collection of ornaments that don't necessarily go together, but they have a lot of meaning. And I'm going to go through a couple of funny different types that you might have, and we'll kind of connect on that. Felt mice ornaments have come into fashion over last Christmas and this Christmas. They have so many different outfits and funny things that they're doing. But if you have an ornament like this because you just couldn't resist, or if your friend couldn't resist buying it for you, this is a good example of something that is not going to go with a lot of other things. So we added those to our tree, and they're linked, by the way. They're from Balsam Hill. If you're a fan of the Disney parks, I would imagine you have one or maybe even many more Disney-themed ornaments. And this is one that I think if you had, you absolutely would have to put it on the tree because it would have sentimental value. So you open your beautiful ornament and there you are, you're engaged. And let's say you did that at the parks. Well, that must go on the tree. You can count on sports enthusiasts to have an ornament to go along with the teams they love. So let's put one of those up. Let's say you took a trip to New York City at Christmas one year and you visited the Met and you saw their extravagant and beautiful angel tree. And while you're there, you have to get a souvenir. So you purchase an angel ornament. This is a good example of scale being different among ornaments because these are very large. Lenox ornaments with their creamy color are just so elegant. There is a snowflake ornament that comes out every year, and in addition to a lot of dated ornaments, I have many, but that also means I have many other ornaments that don't coordinate exactly. So let's just put one of those on there as an example. By the way, another obvious option is to have multiple trees, but let's just pretend that we're conserving our time and our funds. So we're going to play around with just this one tree. The Old World Christmas Bride's Ornament Collection is something that I received as a gift. It's a multitude of color glass ornaments that represent different things in a happy marriage. So let's throw those on. A lot of times you get an ornament as a gift for a baby being born. So we put one of those there. And now we have our hodgepodge. But before I go on, I wanted to share something. When my husband and I went to Montreal, we were in search of something called beaver tails. It's a flat donut with all kinds of delicious toppings. And I bought an ornament as a souvenir, a fleur-de-lis, and my husband insisted on buying the ornament you're looking at here. So every year I put up the tree myself, I do the lights, I do everything, but then when it's time to put the ornaments on, I invite Dave to help, and he primarily wants to find this ornament and put it right in the middle of the tree. So here is an example of a collection of sentimental ornaments on this tree, and I'm going to show you how it goes from this to this. We're going to start by adding in gold ribbon. Just the gold ribbon on its own does start to tie these colors together, but we'll definitely need more. And here is the gold ribbon that I selected. Next, I chose this 50 count group of ornaments from Target's Wonder Shop for $15. They look very bright in this picture, but do you see how that's bringing the whole look together? And then these glitter ornaments from Target, it's $3 for 14 of them. That gives it that teardrop look that the Balsam Hill has, and it really just makes it more dramatic and a little more elegant. Here's another look where I ended up adding 14 more. So we're going to go with that one. Next, let's top it with a star. And I did find a very reasonable one at Target, $10 for this pretty star. So doesn't that start to bring it all together? Now, what do you do next? I think we do need to put packages that are wrapped in gold to really make the whole look flourish. Balsam Hill also achieved this look with the Christmas cheer ornament set. And the red ribbon is pulling it together. It also has the gold ribbon. We have a lot of picks in there, and then additional red ornaments on top of your multicolor, which just look fabulous. Thank you for watching Happiest Places Home, the interior design channel. I loved exploring these looks from Balsam Hill for 2023, and I hope you did too. If you have a second, leave a comment and let me know what your favorites were from Balsam Hill this year.